from Sydney up to Shelley Beach, and we went down to the beach and had a look, and the nippers had started. So we went down, Dad was like, how do we enrol? So we enrolled in nippers and we went down for the very first day. They put me in the under 10s, but I was only meant to be in the under 9s. So I went around with the under 10s for a while, and then they were like, oh sorry, she's in the under 9s. So I went down to the under 9s and I did my very first swim on the very first day of nippers, and I just fell in love with the sport ever since then. I didn't really think that I'd get far with it, because I was a lot smaller than everyone else as I was younger. I never went really that well when I was younger. I only started going good when I moved to Terrigal in the under 14s, and I got my first branch and state medal. But ever since then I just knew if I put my mind to it I'd be able to go and do something with it. I got third in the branch, Central Coast branch, and that was my first medal ever, so I was stoked with that. And I got in the final at state that year. The next year I got third at state and got into the Aussie final. So it was kind of like a stepping stone that kept going. The thing that got me into the Kellogg's trial was everyone told me to go and get the experience for when I'm older and more stronger and have more strength, then I'll be able to get in. But I went in there in the first time to get experience and I made it, which was just out of nowhere. And then I ended up getting 9th that year, so to get top 10 I was just stoked. When I got 7th in the first round at Kurrawa, I had a goal to get in the top 10, so when I got 9th overall I was over the moon. I couldn't explain to anyone what I felt. Everyone has the goal of getting top 6, but that didn't even come across my mind. I just wanted to get top 10, and when I got 9th, I don't know, it was just amazing. My dad was really influential to me. He was a good football player, but he went the wrong way with football, and he thought everything was just his friends were better than anything that he could do. And I think now he regrets it a lot, and that's why he wants me to go so well, and I can see myself in him a lot. So when I get out there, I know I'm doing it for myself, and when I get an achievement of something so big, you feel inside how happy you are and you want to go and do it again. After finishing the series last year, I thought I could do this for the rest of my life nearly. I loved it so much. I knew I had to do a few different things training, improve my strength, get my running going, and just have my mental side there. So we've done that in the off season, and now to come in and get 4th, which beat last year getting 5th in the trial, I can just feel hopefully there's going to be a good year. My goals for this season is, well, one of my goals was to make the series, and I made the series, so that's one tick off the list. I want to make top 10 definitely, but I'm hoping that I jump a few slots and maybe get the top 6. I know that's everyone's goal, but I think with all the training I've done, the heart I've got to go and strive to get it, I think I should have a good chance of getting it. There is a lot of top girls out there. The big names like Krista Smith, Elizabeth Plumers, Alicia Marriott, they are always out there, they're always going to be the top competitors, but last season I got a comment of Krista Smith saying I'm the up and coming gun, and that just made me realise how good I am and how I can do it if I put my mind to it. Last year I raced with them, but this year I think I'm strong enough to race against them. Before a race, I think everyone has their own strategies of what to do. A lot of athletes do different things, but I have different things that I do. Sometimes I might be in the mood for speaking to everyone and I won't shut up. I just go and speak to everyone. Other times I just put a towel on my head, do not speak to anyone, put my iPod in. I always paint my nails before a race, and I drink lots of water, but that's about it. I do have some superstitions. I always have to paint my nails. If I don't paint my nails or wear matching earrings, I just don't feel like I can race properly. I don't know why. So my nails have to match my earrings or my board and ski. I have a guy in the hydro pool back at Mingara. His name's Bob, and he gave me 3 gold Japanese coins to put in my wallet, and he gave them to them before the Nutri-Grain, and last year I got equal 5th, and on the countback I got 8th, and this year I got 4th and was in the front group, so that's going to be my new thing now, to have them coins. I have a couple of coaches, Kim Taylor, my swim coach, Paul Lamont, my surf coach, as well as Paul Broadbent and Paul Stone. Paul Stone helped me a lot with my ski paddling and having like little tactics like to get on people's side wash. Paul Broadbent is one of my major coaches where he lays down everything, so he doesn't let me go through something that he doesn't think's right or it won't work or anything like that. And Paul Lamont is more endurance based, so I've got my endurance, my mental strength and my skills. And then Kim Taylor is my new swim coach, which we recently have, and I've improved in the pool out of sight, so I think all of it's really going to help me. I couldn't really live without my mum and dad. Dad supports me on the sporty side. He kind of knows what he's talking about, where Mum doesn't really know what she's talking about sometimes, but without her cooking, like her having her emotional support there, I would not be able to do this sport without them both. Even though Mum might not be the sportiest person, she's always there with her heart. No matter how good I go or how bad I go, she's always there for me to lean on, cry on, like have a laugh, smile, anything. I think all young girls can do anything they want if they put their mind to it. I think young boys and girls can definitely do anything. You just have to have a mental strength. If you want something, go and get it. Don't give up. If you just keep trying, you're going to get there one day. I think the ocean is something that everyone respects in their own way. You get out there and you find a peace within yourself, and it just lets everything go, and if you're having troubles or anything, everything just goes, and you're by yourself, or you can be out with your friends and having fun. It just is something that from inside comes out when you're in the ocean. Something about me that no one really knows is I get really hypo sometimes and I just jump around everywhere. I'm a really fussy eater, and Mum knows that because she has to always cook the same foods every night. And I paint my nails before every race. They're peeling off. So I paint my nails before every race, and I have the board or my ski design on my nails or something that's inspired me to do the race. Me and my friend once rode on the BMX bikes, you know how one's on the back, like on the little peg things, and we're riding down a hill, and then we realised that when we were halfway down the hill he didn't have any brakes, and it was a really, really steep hill. So she tried to jump off as we were flying down this hill, and then I couldn't stop, so I tried to jump off, but I jumped off before she jumped off, and she was on the back, so no one was steering the handle, so she got really smashed. If you want to follow me this summer, you can come to www.amynurthen.com.au, where you can find more about me. You have photos, videos, and just a little bit of interesting facts. If you have Facebook, become a fan of Team Nurthen and be a part of our team.